Hello, hello, hello's Din Dan Mix, another game of League ranked. So this was a delicious victory. I had to post it up. Uh, Main reason was because I think I faced a few Smurfs, and I ended up just fucking them all up with Garen Jungle. It was the most beautiful thing ever. Now, this is gold elo, by the way. It's high gold, platinum elo. But just to show you guys what I meant, previous game, I got deranked to gold two. I literally got 5 games of full trash. Like I had trash junglers, or I had trash ADCs, or I had trash mids. So what I ended up doing is, I got 2 trash ADCs, so I decided to go ADC. All right, I wanted to stop the bleeding, but it didn't work out. Literally on my team, I was the only gold one. They had a gold 4 Ziggs, which was mid, a gold 2 Lux, an unranked Vi. I have no idea why she's in my group, and a silver 1, probably in promos, silver 1 Diana, which actually did the best out of everybody. They had a Veigar gold 2, they had a Kane gold 1, they had Annie gold 4, and then this is the fucking Smurf. He's NS2L. That's his gamer tag, capitalized NS, and then the number 2L. He's a gold 4, and then they have a gold 4 Ari. So we're already completely outmatched. We have a fucking trash jungler, which she was trash jungler. She didn't even gank to level 6, and it's not like she did anything anyways. And then we have a silver 1 top versus a gold 2 Veigar. What do you tell me? Technically, Dash should win that. And then they had a Kane. Well, the Kane wasn't that good either, but he did gank more often than our Vi. But the story is in the bot lane. So I was facing a gold 4 Ezreal and a gold 4 Yuumi. And they fucking destroyed it. Well, okay, correction. So in the very beginning of the fight, I'm not going to show it though, but in the very beginning of the fight, kind of even. I had a huge advantage. I almost killed him. I actually asked my support if she could be Yuumi. Yumi's fucking OP. If you yourself can carry the game, Yuumi will just exemplify that. So she's a hit or miss champ. So if you can't carry the game, she will not do anything. But if you can carry the game, she is fucking insane. You can end the match fairly quickly. I can't wait to see her in the pros. I have a feeling you will be seeing her in the pros just because of her mechanics and what she's able to do. But yeah, so Yuumi went 2-0-19 perfect, and Ezra went 18-0-4, another perfect. And it's like, Danny, how the hell do you know that this guy's actually pro caliber? Check this out. I don't know if you can see it very well through that. No, you can't really see it. Look at those win streaks on this motherfucker. And that big ol' fucking L you see right there, that was me. I fucking look at it. I shut his ass down. It was beautiful. Anyways, every one of his fucking games is like he's fucking crazy good. I don't understand how he's actually gold 2 to be on, or gold 4. So he must have sold his account or something, because I only see a bunch of wins. He must have been a bronze and sold his account. Um, and yeah, he's in a fucking so MVP, 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 not MVP, nothing, MVP, nothing, MVP, nothing, MVP, nothing, MVP. So yeah, this nigga has to be smurfing. But I fucking shut him down on that next game. And I don't know if he tells them to go Yuumi. I don't know if it's a thing. But when he went they went Yuumi. Did we lose to this nigga too? Oh, it was close. They won with that one. Okay, so look his ass up, NS2L. Okay. He has to be a Smurf. Correct me if I'm wrong, or he must be boosting that man's account, because I just see a bunch of wins on there. They're on ranked solo. Yeah, there's no way because the previous ones he was silver, bronze, 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 bronze. Now he's like gold 4. Go fuck yourself, man. Stop fucking selling your accounts, all right? But he almost got a penta in that game too. I mean, he just fucking aced us in that previous game. In this game though, since we had a shit jungler in that past game, and all she had to do was roam bot and try to stop them, it's so simple. So if you look at the team comp right now, let's go ahead and dive into this so you guys can see this. Oh man, it was fucking gorgeous. Oh shit. It was fucking gorgeous. I shut his fucking ass down. Beautiful. It was beautiful. Take a gander into this. But none other than Garen Dark Harvest Jungle. I swear it's a thing. It's just people have not not Predator, Dark Harvest. He went 0-8 and 0. He went from 18-0 and 4 to 0-8 and 0. And I got lucky that they actually put the games back to back. So they put it versus us and they put it versus them. The build was a little different with him, and I'm assuming it's because I just kept him shut down. Did he farm well? I'm assuming he farmed well. Usually it's telltale. 139 CS. Yeah, he had almost the most out of everyone here. Fucking insane. Yeah, he had the most out of everyone. 139 CS. Anyways, see this very well here. It's loading up. So coming back to the story, all right. So he ends up crushing us. I was Jim bot. I wasn't Garen, but I knew all they had to do was go bot. It's like fucking 3:54 in the morning. I had to do the fucking video because I was just so fucking excited that I was able to fucking shut him down. So yeah, he was able to go 18-0 and 4 in the game. The game lasted 40 minutes? No. It lasted 21 minutes. He shut us down pretty quickly. And to make matters worse, the support was shit. I mean, I normally I'll take blame to a lot of things because I am the main ADC, but this support really was shit. Shit to the max. Here, let me see if I can get this going for you guys, cause
welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Scoreboard up. Take the time control down and take away the
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So I immediately start with aggression, like always. I tell him, come help me be aggressive. First blood. Big thing about being in gold or anywhere else is the first blood. You have to be able to cash in on that. There's no way you cannot cash in on not having the first blood.
Minions have spawned.
Switch it up a little bit for you guys so you guys can see it a little bit better. Hey. Oh, he was still waiting there. He came right back. Alright, so just giving you guys a heads up, that guy right there, his yeah, that guy right there, he's actually good there. They're AA. I don't know if he thought I wasn't gonna fight him, but he must be crazy if he thought I wasn't gonna fight him. I'm fucking doing damage to him. So one of the things I ain't no pump bitch, alright? When I play Garen jungle, I play to win. First of all, I also pinged on my end. Watch. When you go and gank, tell them to ward so they can take a look at who you're fucking warding. So that we can go and like collapse on that nigga right there. If they would collapse on him, I gank again. Get another proc. I'm already starting pretty good. That's 2 procs early on. Same guy. He decides to stay. He's actually pretty good, by the way. So let me tell you what we were facing there. And I saw this beforehand, and I knew I had to go super aggro to get them off of their game. So the gold 3 had an 80% win rate. They all had high win rates. So AA had 80% win rate. The Lee Sin had, I think he was the weakest. And then the Lux was a 60%. The Ezreal was an 80%. And then the Cat, I think, was another 70%. None of our teammates had that on our side, by the way. So right now, if you're paying attention to what's kind of happening in the whole entire game, I'm owning that top frame of the map. Looks like bottom isn't able to push very well right now, but my goal is to camp that bot. Obviously, we got the kill out of the cocky guy up top because he has an 80% win rate. But thank God, shout out to mid, shout out to Pickle Warrior because he's the only one that went in and ganked first. And then the second one would be Darius. Shout out to Darius. So, had to make sure that all this crap was working correctly. Had to make sure that we had everything set to go for this game. Because you have to be aggressive in the very beginning. This meta is all about aggression, man. This is about fighting. This is about getting the kills. That's how G2 Esports won. That's why Inventus Gamers was winning. And when TL won, they played to that aggression. You have to take the shots. You have to be proactive. You have to be the one, you know, calling it as it is. So I'm still capping top because the guy is actually pretty low. Like I said, I'm owning on the first end of the whole entire map is the top part. So just making sure that AA doesn't get too far ahead and my boy doesn't make too many mistakes. And so they try to come at him first. Did they see me? I wonder if they saw me. I tried going through that corner to see if that minion wouldn't see me. I don't think they saw me. He grabs him in. I go in. I do Q him. I do get him. I could have died here. I saved him though. I was like, fuck this. So I was gonna back here, but there's so many minions and so much stuff that I decided to stay. Right there. Yeah, I decided to stay. I'm baiting the lead. Watch this. Shield, boom. Yeah, yeah. That's how we do it. I mean, my boy was TPing in too, so good job. Either way, that guy was going to be dead. But that Q, that spin, it was over. He wasn't escaping. And I had my shield up, so I'm doing fine. I got 3 procs already. I like this, the way it's going. 3 procs in 5 minutes is perfect. Now it's time to focus on bot lane. I think I gave him a good enough lead. We should be good. So now it's time to take the bot, especially because now they're starting to be able to push back. They should be, I think, like level 5, almost level 6 maybe. And I gotta take that scuttle so I can make sure that the Drake isn't taken. And this fight is perfect. He would have been able to kill me. If it wasn't for my boy. Good roam mid, good roam, good eyes. He was paying attention, and I noticed this since the very beginning because I told him I was going to be aggressive. So if I would have died there, I think this game would have been completely different. But the fact that he roamed there, he helped me. Remember, this guy helped me out in the beginning, got a kill, and then he helped me again, he got another kill. And this was a very important kill because he was actually going bot. Remember I told you that I was trying to get to bot now. I'm not mirroring the jungle. I'm predicting where it has to be at. You see, he's super ahead. I'm telling him I'm going in. That Ezreal did not care. Remember, he's a smurf. But he did not know I do a lot of damage until this happens. They pop the heal. I still slow him down. Thank God we have an aggressive laner, and bam, there's one down. The smurf is down for being cocky. Oh my God, they had everything warded on this bottom lane. That's fucking insane. They had everything warded. Everything was warded. They saw me. He just didn't give a fuck. So I want you to see that. That shit should get punished every time. Only because there's a ward there doesn't mean you still don't go through it. You just go through it. First of all, it's lower elo. They won't expect too much of this stuff. And even the smurfs get super cocky. If the bottom lane is cocky, go in, fuck them up. And so that's the whole point about having a lot of damage. That's why I like going Dark Harvest, because the damage becomes insane early on, and they're like, whoa, I did not expect that. Now, I have played games to where they respect the Garen so much that as soon as they see any side of me, they will back the fuck off. And yeah, Garen doesn't have, you know, really good engage stuff. But if they get cocky like that, make them pay. Now, they saw him too. I can't do everything for these niggas, okay? Nah, I thought he was going to try to take the Drake. This was his mistake. He didn't take it. They weren't helping him. I don't know why they should have gotten it. For being a fucking smurf, he fucking sucked ass on that one. He was a little surprised that I got. Look at those pinks. As I told you, this time the Lee actually was correct on that call. I'm surprised they didn't back him up. He should have been there to be, you know, to take that Drake. I would have to contest, and I would probably have to die in the process. But I guess they didn't trust him because I'm out jungling him at this point. So once again, look at them. They're like way ahead. And I got some boots of speed here. They don't know where I'm at. I'm going in. I am fast. Look at that. I am super fast. I'm predicting where he's going to go. Look at that. No heals, baby. I think I already... Did I put it on already? Oh, double. Did I put it on already? No, I don't even have it on yet. I just do too much damage that the heals don't even matter. Now we take the Drake. He was... I want to say he was cocky from the last game. Maybe he remembered me too, because I was the Jhin. But... Fool me once, shame on me. I know how to beat that comp. Easy. Damage. And a shit ton. And early on. So that way they don't get to snowball ahead, because Yuumi helps that. You get Yuumi behind, then she becomes so easy to beat because the ADC can't do anything. So, literally the way it works, it's like... If the carry gets extremely... And watch this. I know the Lee's coming by here. I have ult. I haven't used it yet. They didn't help him here either. They didn't get close to him. I saw him. He was trying to help out bot. And now I'm staying bot if he gets cocky enough to go in. There's no ward. There's no vision. The lead did die. Oh, and I stay. And look at it. Prediction. So the good part about having really strong people is that they're very predictable. Because you know what they're going to do way ahead of time before it even happens. I was trying to get her just in case she flashes. This is just too much. Look at that. I'm so fast. Look at that vein. That was beautiful. That pin to the wall was... I mean, she was going to die either way, but that was still beautiful. So now, time to take some plates. We took down their bot. We got them off their game plan, and we are snowballing on our effect. I already have 9 procs in under 10 minutes. Time to get some more gold. Time to get some more gold. Time to move it forward. The game is very rapid paced and very easy if you understand the main concepts. So I've had more luck with Garen jungle than Garen top, or Jhin ADC, or I'm rotating top now. He's pressuring forward. I'm going top. He has a feeling I'm going. I'm surprised he comes and checks me, because I am not afraid of his ass. I don't know what he was thinking. But now I have 10 procs. And now we're going to take the first tower if we can. I don't think that guy has teleport. He's about to get it, actually. I'm surprised he didn't teleport. Did he think we were going to back off? Oh, it was because of that. I thought he was going to teleport there, but... I mean, teleport there, he's going to die more unlikely, too. Wow, he has teleport, and he decided not to go. That is insane. This was a risky call on my part. I just wanted the first tower. I'm like, what the fuck you doing, nigga? Stay here, get the rest of the fucking tower. This nigga's not teleporting. And he didn't have any mana, so the fact that he barely lived off of this, so close. So that could have also gone bad. That nigga getting 2 kills would be really tough. But we got first tower. That was the whole point. I should have backed off, but I wanted another proc and I got it. So I'm at 11 procs. So, I mean, the whole point is just to get the procs and to get objectives. We got 2 plates. Look at that. That mid laner is great. Learn from him, gentlemen. As soon as he sees me go mid or someone kind of invade our place, he goes and punishes that. In the very beginning, they were asleep. They weren't expecting that everything I said was going to happen. I told them, ward that, collapse when they go. And look at that. Vayne is so far ahead now. We all know Vayne. You help her get ahead. If it's a good Vayne, she's going to carry it forward. So I literally just spoon-fed my whole entire team in the beginning to get them to move forward and snowball. And Vayne is one of those ladies that if she gets that... Now this one's interesting here too. This guy must be tilted at this point because he's still trying to push forward and he's unafraid. He's got to respect the Garen Dark Harvest jungle, baby. As soon as he points there, I know he can teleport in. So I'm like, all right, let's go. There's no escape for this guy either. All I had to do was spin. I didn't have my ult at that point either, so. That has to suck, man. That has to suck. You being a Smurf, you knowing, quote unquote, all your shit. You know what I mean? Like, you understand the game. Just for a Garen Dark Harvest jungle to where you think, oh, easy game, easy life. To just come by and fuck your game plan up, like, completely. Look, we're able to even get this fucking Drake. No! It closed the game. I don't know why. Try this again. I think we stayed, what, 20 minutes in? Even the game doesn't want to get shown. Just because it was too good. It was too good. The game was like, everything's going too good. We're getting our ass handed to us. Oh, man, it's so beautiful. But you guys got to see at least the very beginning part of that. I didn't want to sound too cocky in the very beginning and go like, I fucking knew it. The fucking jungler that I had sucked. If he would have spoon-fed me, because I was Jhin, I would have been able to snowball all over that Ez, because I almost killed him early on, like level 1, level 2. Yeah, I think I was level 2 or level 3. He barely escaped with like maybe 5% health. It's because Yumi's a really strong character too, so I want to say she's the one that ended up healing him up. And then we did get ganked, but before that we got, I think it was level 5 is when he came back and just aced us. Or just for bot, at least. It was me and Lux. Because Lux went in all retarded. Like, tried poking, and then Yumi threw her little tail whip or whatever it's called. And hit her, slowed her down. And then Ez just went all in on her. And then, you know, Yumi just provided the shield for him. And it was over after that. Because once she died, I was like, what the fuck did she just die? I try to hate him, but Yumi just heals for too much by that time frame. And like I said, we didn't get any legitimate help. And he's good. Like, he's actually pretty decent. So, good thing that he never saw Dark Harvest Garen. And good thing is that he saw my Jhin and thought I was shit. Because I fucking showed him a little thing or two how jungling was supposed to happen the previous game. That previous game, woo-wee. Man, I timed it right too, so I knew AA was the first one to shut down. I actually wanted to shut down the league, get him off of his game, so I went and invaded. Unfortunately, and even though he has an 80 percentile win rate AA, he's still beatable if you fight him without being afraid. If you fight him without being TL. Sorry, TL. Don't mean to be rude to y'all, right? But the way y'all fought G2... Cowards. Alright, so I'm gonna fast forward this up to. Oh shit, we were in the second Drake. Nice. Alright, let's fast forward. This is where I end up killing what's this? What tower goes down?
Red team's turret has
Oh, they did take down that tower too. So let's. Yeah. Oh, that looks so beautiful. That looks so beautiful. That was gorgeous. Alright, so coming back to this one. Yeah, so I ping the fire drake just because we need to get it now. We already got all 3 objectives. Well, besides the bot turret, but bot turret can wait. What is going on? Why does it always pause on this part right here? It's gonna close the damn thing. No, my beautiful game. That sucks. We end up taking the. I think there was another or fire drake. We end up taking all 3 drakes. And then we end up the game. The game's almost over. Yeah, see, there's another Drake over there. We don't even take Baron. They forfeit. So there's a few more skirmishes that happen, and we just crush them. Like, it's actually beautiful. I'm not gonna. I do die though a few times, but it was just gorgeous. Like, literally, the most gorgeous shit I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe they're not letting me record this shit. It's pissing me off. Well, I'll upload this one in the meantime. I'll probably put the second part later on. It left in a suspenseful moment, so you can see how the game finishes up. So the early game was complete. I think we're 15 minutes in, correct? Yeah, about 15 minutes in. So early game, I accomplished the goal that I want to do. Force Lee out of his game, first of all, because he's Lee. You don't want Lee getting, snowballing. So shut him down first. Consequently, shut down AA. And AA was cocky because he had an 80% win rate. Oh, AA, tier 1. Oh, tier 1 top laner. Oh, so OP. Oh. Come on, man. This is fucking gold 2, even plat. I mean, I'm even assuming diamond. If everybody plays as a team, doesn't matter who the fuck you're fighting, especially if you can fight over their weaknesses. So you have to hit their weaknesses. You can't group up as a 5 and then expect to beat them. It's better off normally to pick them off and kind of catch them off guard on anywhere that you're going. I'm gonna try one more time. If it doesn't work this time, then yeah, I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm just gonna say fuck it. They don't want me to. They don't want y'all to see how fucking beautiful I just demolished the fucking opposing team, and Riot can go fuck itself too. Man, Riot's been sniping me, I swear, because I have to come up with the weirdest ways of winning, in order for me to carry fucking games, because they put me in very unfavorable situations. None of my team members here had a high win rate. In fact, Vayne was 1 out of 30. She was 33%, and I think she had 3 games under her belt. So, and then, but she was ranked already. And Ezreal, like I said, he had an 80% win rate with Ezreal, and he had 7 games under his belt. I want to say 7 games with Ezreal, 80% win rate. That's fucking bullshit. And then this Yumi had, I think, 70% win rate, and like I said, and the Lux had a 60. None of my team members had above 40. I think the Twisted Fate was the closest one, and then the Darius was at 46. Or okay, no one was above 50. I think it was Darius was 46, Twisted was 40. Nami was 50, I want to say. I was the highest one. I think I was like 53, 52, something like that. But yeah, like, okay, so maybe they did have some few. But yeah, oh man, it was so beautiful there in the end. Oh, that match set when they forfeit. Oh, that's the beautiful thing about Smurfs too. If they feel that it's too much, they'll just quit. Like they'll forfeit. That makes the game so much easier compared to like, little noobs. Because at least the noobs, they still have the fresh mentality, never quit, never surrender. That's me. I guess you can call me a noob, but I think that if they would have kept going, they might have won if they would have lasted a little bit longer. But Vayne was insane. It's like she was hungry. Because, I mean, she had a 33% win rate. I mean, I'm assuming she'd be hungry. She's like, oh shit, finally we get fed. We get treated right. He stays longer than usual, waits it out, And watching the pros allows you to kind of see and forecast these things. The whole point is to try to adapt to different scenarios. So my favorite team is SKT, but I'm not going to lie. I do like the fighting and the aggression from G2 and Invictus Gaming IG. And TL to some extent. TL does have some good points too where they go a little bit ham. Yeah, let's see. We were about to get the drink. Okay, let's move forward. Shit, where are we?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh, we just got the drink. Okay, so we just got the drink. Here we go. Oh shit, what the hell? Alright, so I continue the route. I guess it did allow me to. Alright, so I continue my route. Here we go. Oh shit, I thought I clicked on myself. The next objective is the Rift. I was gonna go help him out top lane, but I immediately told him, hey, you want to finish the Rift first? Let me get rid of this alt check. Time control, and let's go ahead and scoreboard. Just like in the pros, Alright. So they kill my boy up top. They're going into desperate mode now. This is called the desperation mode because they can't beat us in any route. So they just go all mid. Our bottom really wanted that tower, so I was like, whatever. I mean, that's a bad trade, but I mean, when you want the tower, you want the tower. I'm not going to fight it. As long as they just didn't come and take Rift, I'm fine. So I got Rift. Time to go defend this mid, and this is beautiful here. The lowest one on their team, I gotta take a peek, is Ezreal. I'm not gonna risk it. They can kill them now. I did my job, took out the ADC. I see them going, still with Lee, so I have to go help them out. I think Lee hits me, but he doesn't come in anymore. Right there. I was expecting him to come in, but he didn't. That's the Vayne, that's where she just goes all ham. I had the Rift, so now that they killed everyone in the middle, time to counterpunch. I was gonna back. The sensible thing would be to back. But when you got the momentum in your hand, you keep going. Because you don't know how long you're gonna be able to keep it. Darius is top lane. I decided to stay here to take down the objective while they go ahead and do the deed with the devil. They kill it. Darius is still top pushing. I mean, this is good for us. I don't want to get too close and die. But the Rift didn't kill it, so I'm going in. That thing is going down. I don't give a shit. that objective had to go down. So my life for that objective, so we can get super minions in under 18 minutes, technically in 17 minutes, is insane. Because nobody on their team is really kind of poised yet to kind of handle them very well or wave clear them extremely fast, especially since I've kept them down. He still has a lot of CS though. Look at him, he has 120 CS, and then top lane has 134. That's insane. Because each one of them has 4 deaths. More than 4 deaths. Good lord, that's like maybe a minute or 2 that they've been absent. And they still have 125. Now the Vayne doesn't have 11 kills though. And she is worth 700 gold. But I don't know if you've noticed, I've been objectives focused the whole entire game. And strategy focused. Trying to, put my team in a winning scenario. I still take red. Red is mine. That's 2 Drakes. And I think the 3rd Drake is also... Yeah, it's also fire. Yeah, it's a fire Drake. Just look at that beauty. This is, we do chase him down. We don't get him. But it just goes to show how strong we are. I don't think I have flashes. He got out of there fast, man. If that Q would have landed, it was over. I give this blue to Nami. We want to starve them now. The next objective is starve them. Take as much as you can from them. Try to find another hole. Good job, Nami. We're getting ready for the next Drake. The game's almost over here. I out-jungled the Lee. I want that to sink in. I literally shut down their whole team. Oh no! It happens every time with the Drake! Alright, well, we're gonna do it again. Wow, that was just beautiful. I mean, sorry about all these little intermission parts. I should put like 20 seconds later or something like that. Oh man, I wish I had someone. I wish I had someone to do my fucking videos or something like that, because I'm not that good at that crap. That would make it so much easier on me. Maybe I'll send you a cut if I start getting paid or some shit like that. I'm not there yet. I'm not that big. But as you see, we are now getting the next Drake, and I'm pinging everybody, hey, come over here, help me. I don't think they helped me with this one. I think I get it by myself. Or do they move down at the last second? I don't remember. The other one they were barely willing to. The first one was easy because I did help them a lot to get an early lead. Top and bottom. And I did play consistent throughout the whole entire way, where I was strong enough and I was no fucking bitch. Like, not at once did I leave my teammates alone unless I thought it was stupid. But no, if you noticed, I try to help them out all over the place. And I think that's what constitutes a great player. I'm not saying I'm a great player, but I'm saying I'm a superb player. No, I am saying I'm a pretty good player, though. And I understand the rules very well. I just don't have the champions that are like fucking OP like Vayne. But evidently I'm good enough to help out the Vayne to get her to get to where she needs to get to. So we're gonna move this. Oh shit, she ends up killing everybody as I get the Drake.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright, so let's check it out. Let's see how she does that. See, I'm pinging for the Drake. Oh my god! It's that Drake, man. That fucking fire Drake for some reason. He's fucking everything up. She got a triple kill during that time frame while I was taking the Drake. Yeah, nobody helped me take the fucking Drake. I took the Drake by myself. And then they forfeit after that. After I take the Drake, literally, it's kind of game over. Like they're like, no. We're higher, we're Smurfs. We know this game is over. If anyone would tell you, man, I don't know how many times I've come back from worse scenarios than this, like literally worse scenarios than this. I think at one point, one of my games, I They had 55 kills, and we only had 22. We ended up winning. And I did download that one. That was one of the few first ones that I downloaded because I was like, you gotta be shitting me. If we're able to do that, anybody can do anything, really. But a lot of people's like, oh yeah, that's like 1 in a million. I was like, well, that's the whole point because everybody just decides to quit. So if you decide to quit, that just guarantees that it's not going to happen. So. I would just skip the Drake because it's already taking a long time. It's like fucking 40-minute video. Shit. If we take those intermissions away, this would be a 25-minute video, maybe tops. And so we're gonna skip that Drake, but evidently she gets a triple, or she aces them. Yeah, they get aced. Yeah, I'm not even there. Look at that. Yeah, that's why they forfeit. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. 3 fire drakes in 20 minutes. It was over. The vein was fed as fuck. Let's check it out. Let's check out the vein. (17-1-2). Darius was 3-1-3. I was 5-3-7. 4-3-4-0-0-17 was the Nami. You can't script it any better than this, okay? Like, you saw the early game. You saw the game plan. Shut down Lee, get him off his game. Make sure AA goes down first, which he did. Way earlier than I expected. He was just super cocky. And then, obviously, when he was in lane, he did not respect. He got punished. AA is a strong early champ, but that doesn't mean you can't kill him. You can. And then Twisted Fate helped out very well, so I have to give him a shout out. Their LUX was strong, but she was kind of non-existent. Ezreal, I completely shut out of the game. As soon as he got his little power spike, I was there in his face the whole entire time. I shut him down like 2 or 3 or 4 times in that thing. That must have gotten him tilted. He still has almost the most CS, actually, which is insane. He had 8 deaths, by the way. 8 deaths, what is that? Say each one's like 15 seconds on average? It's like 3 minutes out of the fucking game and he still had 139 CS. I don't even understand that. Makes no fucking sense. But, yeah. Smurf down the drain, man. That's how you beat them. That's how you do it. The Yuumi was I mean, I'll say it. But like I say, Yuumi usually just scales if the opponent, if your ADC scales. So the Yuumi's only as good as the ADC. So if you're able to keep the ADC down, the Yuumi is non-existent. So, and that's actually what happened in this match. Like, the Yuumi literally was non-existent. She couldn't. I shut down AA. I put Lee behind, and I put him out of his game. I did kind of get Lux to lower down her speed because she was actually kind of, getting up there. So I literally helped out everybody and planned accordingly to where they were going to be roaming and usually what time. You can call it intuition. But it's usually just, if you watch the pros a lot, you kind of get to see there's not that many places they can go to. And usually they'll want to help the one that needs the most help, which would be if the ADC was chatting to them and telling them, hey, you know what? I'm a Smurf. Come and help me. And then I'm the one that's shutting them down. He might take a look and go like, oh, this nigga. Like, this is the one that I played before, so he must have known I was good. But yeah, I already had the game plan way before it happened, and I literally was so focused that it ended up working. And the reason I was so focused was because I had lost the previous game to that motherfucker. And the only reason I lost him was because our fucking jungler, I don't gank till level 6. I'm the water boy. I have a wooden spoon. And I hate that. I hate that the most. 29-8, man. That is so beautiful. I caused it. Anyways, I'm going to call that a night on that one because that was just gorgeous, beautiful. You call it whatever you want. Garen Jungle Dark Harvest yet again. Does it again. Makes the highlight reel. Completely shuts down the Smurf. That's how you shut down Smurfs right there. You fucking punch them in the mouth as soon as they try to come out at you with these meta champs. Fucking meta champs for what? Doesn't even fucking mean anything. That's why I love League of Legends. That's why I love this new meta. Anything works. That's the new meta, actually. Anything works. They believe that's the meta. That's why SKT lost. And that's why Team Liquid lost. You have to kind of make it your own now, which is perfect. I like it. I'm not going to lie. I love it. I was the carry in this game. Helped out, everybody on my team until they were able to get strong enough. And then from there, it was over. I had all the right calls. Go aggro initially. Steal the red buff. If Lee was there, I was going to fight him anyways. That's why I needed 3. Lux wasn't expecting that gank, and usually they don't expect 3 to go top lane either for red. In fact, Lee was blue. It was fucking weird. Usually Lee starts red too, so that might have been a bad Lee. That's one. Second of all, AA decided to be over opportunistic because he knows he can heal up. He wasn't respecting. We made him fucking pay. Thank God for the aggression of TF. Then he decides to stay there instead of going to lane. And once again tries to punk me out, but I go and whoop his ass. I don't even notice. I made him back up. So, and then he still doesn't respect and goes back in there, which allows me to get another proc off of him, which I'm already getting strong. And he burns his flash, which hurts him. The whole thing. And we completely destroyed. Look at that map. Look at that fucking beautiful map right there. Everything taken in under 20 minutes. Precise movement. Stay at top lane, help out top lane, wait for the lead gank, counter gank. Make sure your top laner doesn't die, make sure you don't die. Lead decides to go for the highlight reel. I'm expecting it. Shield all his damage, Q his ass, he can't run away, start spin to win. Turret helps me because it's a good buddy of mine. Instant death of the loser. Then after that, immediately go to bot because we have a fire Drake there. Have to prioritize that Drake. Help out bot once we're able to clean out bot. Go on through. I incidentally intercept Lee trying to gank bot. I immediately punish him for that. Thank God my mid laner saw it. He goes in, takes the finishing blow. I don't care who gets the kill. The whole point is the jungle is neutralized. And I get the scuttle for vision. And we take out a ward. And then from there, bot still disrespects. And I go and gank and take the kill. And then from there, we take the objective. So, everything planned out perfectly. After that, it kind of snowballed in our favor. You guys got to see it. That was like our little brief review. You have to have a plan early game, you have to have a plan mid game, and then you have to plan late game. The Rift was late game for us, or should I say mid game. It was the mid objective after we took all 3 towers already. I anticipated the gank from mid when I was camping bot, so I took out mid first. Only way that works is because I'm also have a lot of damage and she is squishy. So easy day all day. It stopped her from trying to help out, bot lane when they decide to go aggressive, and then it just breaks everything. They get demoralized. They're like, what the fuck is going on? That's not supposed to work. You're trash. They probably start BMing each other, and then that's game. After that, once you break down their morale, man, and mentally, you break them mentally, that's break the game. And usually Garen does that to you, especially when he's going damage and you're squishy and you can't see where he's at. He will fuck you up. So anyways, so hopefully you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification tab icon so you can see more of this great content coming up. Look at all these fucking defeats I have. It's me of going, look at this, I went meta, and nothing happens. I end up losing that shit. But I end up going not meta, and I confused the scripting of Riot. I confused that scripting from them. That sniping they have to try to stop me from going up the ranks, and they get cucked. So, anyways, good fight, good night. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification tab icon so you can get more of this great content. Donate to my channel. I need a little bit of extra dough to get a new chair. Support Monster. Monster, support me. Monster. And yeah. Hopefully I liked it. Bye.